Okay, we purchased the Tineco iFLOOR 1 S3 series, and we got this almost a year ago now, and it has been the best purchase that we have done in a very long time, with having 4 kids and the spills and the messes and all the things, because it is both a vacuum cleaner and a mop at the same time. So super easy to use. You have your canister where you put your cleaning solution in, and it's diluted with water. So you have your max fill line, water, and then a cap of your cleaning solution. And then it just sits, like I said, I can do it with one hand, easily right back in there. And then you have your dirty water tank where they don't, so your clean water tank, dirty water tank where it all gets emptied into. And that same concept, it slips right out. This is your filter, which comes off also very easily. And this is just where it all collects into, and then this black piece comes off, and then you just dump it and keep using, and you can clean the whole thing. So that is super simple as well. And then you have your roller head, which the nice thing I like about this is that it doesn't squirt water onto the floor. It squirts water, and so like the roller gets wet, so that's what's doing all of the mopping. This is super easy to take off, clean. Looks like I needed to clean that piece off of there. The roller head comes out just for like a clean and easy way to clean. Put that back together. Like I said, I'm doing this all with my left hand as I'm videotaping, so super simple. Okay, and then you have your on button. You have an auto max, which will put a little bit more pressure and force into cleaning. And then you have your auto clean. So this one comes with, once you put it on the stand and you're done using it, it'll detect if you need to run a self-cleaning cycle, and that works amazing as well. So I'll turn it on and show you guys a couple things. So press and hold, it turns on. And it doesn't leave any streaks. It is super lightweight and easy to push and pull. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off so you can hear me. But if you noticed, there was a blue line, and that means that your cleaning and your floor is pretty clean at that point. Once it turns a little bit red, where you saw a little bit of redness from like here to here, it means that it needs a little bit more cleaning to go over it. And then once that redness turns all the way back to blue, it means the floor is clean in that spot. So it tells you how long to spend on each area. In the middle, it showed the battery life, so it was at 100% because I had it on the charger. And it'll tell you, I can do pretty much my whole entire wood floors in this house that on one battery life. So highly recommend this product.
So this came today, the Tineco iFLOOR 3. Straight out of the box. We've been using this Bissell for about maybe 3.5 years. Been really good for us, but wanted to try something cordless, a bit more affordable. So here, just charging. Looks pretty nice. It's really light. A little bit heavier than the way it looks, but it's fine. Minor. There's a little water tray. That's compared to our Bissell. One thing I don't like about this is I want to pour out water. The hole is a little bit lower than the top there. There's always gonna get water caught. Kind of a little crack. That's kind of hard to show, but whereas the Bissell, the opening is just at the bottom, so this can always get fully empty. Again, not a huge deal, but a little something. Here's the dirty water goes. One thing that's nice about this one is that it has a little catcher, so like all the food and junk doesn't get caught up in our filter. Kind of stops there and goes back down, which is nice. these things feel okay. I feel like the Bissell was a little stronger plastic, but again, it's fine. Here's the mat for the brush. This is a lot bigger than the Bissell. Let's put it back in there. I think that's good. I haven't actually tried it fully on the floor yet, but one thing I do like is this little LCD screen. I wanted to show kind of the difference of the noise. Here's the Bissell, which is the Tineco. And this one you can feel it pulling, like I'm kind of just, it's pulling me. There's a max mode and eco mode. One thing that I really like about this is the self-clean feature. When we want to clean out the Bissell, we have to pour water in the tray, lean the handle back, and then I can turn it on and it'll suck up water and clean it. But this one, I just simply put it in its tray. I'm gonna need, there's no water in here, so it's not gonna work, unfortunately, but push this button and it just pulls water down, cycles it up, washes it for about a minute or so, collects the dirty water in there. I just pull it out and dump it. So it's just a simple click. I love that feature. That's a big bonus over the Bissell. Other than that, yeah, it's a great vacuum. Just got it today, so look forward to testing it more.
Alright, it's on auto, still leaves my floor very wet. I have to go over spots several times just to pick it up. You have to go really slow. And I don't know why, but this thing wants to take you for a ride. I'm telling you, she's got speed. So this is my house. I put up my chairs and stuff. It's not that huge, but I've had to stop and fill the tank almost twice now. And I've got 50% battery left. I don't think she's gonna make it on that much water. So yep, I have to fill it 3 times. I'm really regretting this purchase because the Bissell Crosswave can hold way more water. Granted, it's not cordless, but look at that. You see how dirty my floor is right now? Okay, if you go fast, it won't get it very well. You gotta go really slow. There you go. And let's just hope it dries okay and not streaky. Let's go look at a dry area. 'Cause I'm just... Okay, it's improved, but still somewhat, no, I don't know, I feel like it could be better. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to end up purchasing the Crosswave and trying it out, and then I'm probably, if I like it more, I'm going to return this one. I just stopping 3 times to fill its itty bitty little tank. It's a bit frustrating, and then careful because these corners, you don't get, you're like missing about 1 inch and some change there. So you gotta be careful. I had an area rug, I lifted it up. Make sure to never go on a rug with this. Water tank empty already.
All right, so just a little before the floor, there's some crap. There's like a bunch of dust and stuff. Not too bad, but and then this is the machine. Right here you've got just the warm water. Lumi's already getting scared. She knows what's coming. So that you just put warm water in the cleaner that comes with it. And then down here at the bottom, that's where all the dirty water goes. And you just, oops, let's see if I can do this one-handed. There we go. So that all locks in. At the top, you've just got the power button, and then this button activates like an extra water mode. So literally all you do is just kick it back like a vacuum, press on, and then you can see and you hit like this section, and then just go back and forth. If you have an extra dirty spot, you just hit the extra water, it blinks, it'll shoot out a little bit of extra water, again to turn it off. You can already see that in the first couple minutes, you've already got gross, dirty, nasty water. You don't have to vacuum before. Sucks everything up. It doesn't leave it that wet. It dries within a couple minutes, and that's it.
All right, I'm gonna try and take a quick video of some features of our Tineco mop. We had a snowstorm last week, so you can kind of see our entryway. Hopefully you can see a little bit. You know, the floor is pretty dirty just from tracking in snow. So I'm just going to kick it open. There's two buttons here, a start and then an auto max mode. I'm gonna just start with normal. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try this spot over here. You can tell that it's getting it quite a bit where I'm able to hit it. If I want to switch to auto max, I'm just gonna click this. If I have some that's hard to get off, that does help. Kind of see that spot has gone away. I'm just using water and the solution that it comes with. But it works pretty well. It's a really nice vacuum as well. So I know you can't see it in the video, but definitely we have some gravel and all of that. And it's picking that up really easily. I did not have to vacuum that up ahead of time.
Adrian did some of this floor already. Tilting it back too far. Oh, that's tape. That's tape stuck on, so I'll have to scrub that off probably. Scrape it off with my nails. So, looking better.
So I already cleaned the house, but my house is 1,800 square feet. I used one container of this. I refilled it once, and by the time I was done, I still have this much left. You do have to be careful to not be using the extra water when you have it and you're using it. Unplug it. Oh, this was the other thing that it was different than my mom's. Hers docks and charges. This one you do have to plug and unplug. But when you have your vacuum on, if the light looks like that, you're using a regular amount of water. When you click this button, it makes that light flash, and you will use more clean water. You just click it again, and it goes right back off. I think it works great.
So here's my mop. It's been cleaned. Everything has been replaced. All the new stuff has been put in. It said clean, like it said that it was
low battery. Start charging.
So then it says low battery.
Charging has commenced. Auto detecting whether to run self-cleaning cycle. Please begin self-cleaning cycle. Please lift and replace the appliance to activate self-cleaning cycle.
It won't do anything. Doesn't do anything. And if I look at what it says on the app, it says 100% charged.
Changes levels depending on the mesh. Fresh up Cheerios, milk, and a bunch of relish. Really thick relish. Cleans perfectly. On wood floor, vinyl, laminate.
Please begin self-cleaning cycle. Just now. Power off.
You gotta be careful. Olsen slipped, yes. Gross. Yep, now I gotta rinse this clean because it's icky. Ugh. Yeah, bleh, icky. And it goes over here really, really well. And you can turn it and it clicks.